Doing a little differently than last year.
Yep.
Last year, we kind of did guys who had good weeks last week.
Yep.
Now we're going to do the hard part. We're going to try and predict.
Yeah, we're predicting this year. I think it'll be a lot more fun.
We'll see.
We'll
We'll see after a couple weeks.
Yeah, well, it just all depends on how good we get at this. We did do a couple. We're doing quarterbacks, running backs, wide receiver, tight end. We each picked one that we liked for this coming week, and we'll kind of tell you briefly why. You want to go first with quarterbacks?
No, you go first.
You want me to go first? Okay. My monster guy for quarterbacks this week will be Matthew Stafford.
Yeah, I like this one.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how you can't. Unfortunately, Indy did not look overly great in the passing game. With
Shout out JT.
Shout
Saw
out
it in
JT.
person.
He did see it in person. He did go to the game, and he was supposed to bring me, by the way.
Oh,
But he ended up taking his wife.
oh,
So
yeah. That's why he's not on the podcast anymore.
yeah, that's why he's not here. Anyways, so Matthew Stafford, though, great week last week, obviously, but
Great first.
I mean, just
that
incredible.
couldn't have gone any better for the Rams' new look.
Yeah, for sure. But the thing to note here is honestly how poor Indy's defense really played this past week. They just weren't. They weren't good.
They weren't good, but yeah. I mean, I love the play. Yeah, Stafford here.
Yeah. Russell Wilson had 254 yards and 4 touchdowns against him, so I don't see how Stafford can't hit 304. So
yeah,
I mean, I think it's easy. All right, who's your quarterback?
Mine, I'm going to take a little shot with the guy who's coming off a bad week.
Oh, okay.
Mine's Ryan Tannehill.
I would like
Everyone's
to see this
going to be
happen.
disappointed. Everyone's disappointed with the week 1 showing against the Arizona Cardinals.
Yes, that's me.
I guess we just all forgot about Chandler Jones. They had no time in the pocket here. Seattle kind of looks like they might be getting a defense back. Like, their defense did play very well against Indy last week. But I do think Ryan Tannehill, I think they're going to be able to establish the run better here, and that's just going to improve the passing game.
Yeah, that run game
I
just
want to
couldn't
give
get
some
going.
reassurance to people. I think that was just, you have to throw
Hopefully a
last
fluke.
week out. Yeah.
Hopefully a fluke. So we will see, because there's still a lot of people that think last season was a fluke.
Well, what about the season before that?
I don't care. I'm just saying last season.
How many flukes can you have?
If maybe more than one. I don't know. Let's move on to running backs. My running back for this week, kind of picking again somebody that had a pretty good week last week as well, but Nick Chubb.
Yeah, this one's easy.
Yeah, this one's kind of a given.
one's
He
easy.
should have a massive week.
He will.
Like Houston, they didn't really have a problem last week, to be honest.
No.
Like, they came out strong against Jacksonville, but again, it's Jacksonville. I think, Mark Ingram had a pretty big week, 85 yards on like 27 carries, I think it was.
Yeah.
Wasn't that?
But you should be talking about Jacksonville's defense.
I'm talking about Houston's defense.
Yeah, exactly. So you should be talking about Jacksonville's running backs.
Oh, I am. I already got that confused. Jeez Louise.
Because Jacksonville it was not a really pretty game for them most of the time last week against Houston. Houston defense, they don't really have pieces. And they were down early, throwing the ball a lot. Trevor Lawrence threw the ball 51 times. And neither James Robinson really didn't look good. Carlos Hyde looked better, but they still just did not run the ball.
That's who I was trying to think of, was Carlos Hyde.
Yeah.
Carlos Hyde, yeah, he did. He was more efficient. James Robinson, unfortunately, had some drop problems in that game and was not efficient on the ground whatsoever. Offensive line for Jacksonville also didn't look good. I don't think we're going to have that same problem.
Well, it doesn't matter.
In Cleveland.
Cleveland has a great offensive line.
Yeah.
You know they're going to run the ball a lot. Nick Chubb is one of the best rushers in the league. He's going to go off.
Yeah. I mean, if you saw some of the rushing lanes that he was running last week.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And again, this isn't a Kansas City Chiefs defense that's not supposed to be that bad either.
No.
But, I mean, there was just holes where I think he had a touchdown run, and I don't even know if he got touched.
Yeah.
Like, it was just massive.
That'll happen. That'll definitely happen.
All right, who's yours?
Another guy I'm doing the opposite of Caleb.
Yeah, we're taking both sides here.
I'm trying to take shots. Mine's Aaron Jones against the Lions. It's going to be the Monday night game, and everything was disappointing for the Packers last week. They weren't playing the Saints, and that Saints defense stepped up, shut down everything. Aaron Rodgers made a lot of mistakes. They were down early. Aaron Jones did not see a lot of work on the ground last week. I think they're going to get more back into it because I like Aaron Jones this week against the Lions. I think he could be a smash play.
I mean, the Lions,
and we did see what
Lions.
they gave up to last week in the running game to the 49ers.
Yeah.
So
a lot to a 6th-round running back.
And others.
Yeah. Good point. Wide receivers.
Yeah.
Chris Godwin.
I like this one.
Yeah. I mean, Tampa's kind of on a roll, and you're going to play Atlanta, who last week just... I mean, I remember when we put out our Atlanta video, we got so much flack from all the Atlanta guys. Yeah. Like we did. It was insane. Guys, we were not wrong, though. Like, okay, your defense is still bad.
Defense was horrible.
And your offense did not look any better.
No.
Like, yes, Kyle Pitts, he did okay. I mean, it's not bad, but like, it was like 7 points. Yeah, I'm like, it's nothing impressive. The running game still looked atrocious.
I mean, you honestly don't even need to talk about Atlanta here. It's Chris Godwin. It's on the Bucs. They're hot. Chris Godwin was the best receiver for the Bucs last week. Yeah, I mean, Antonio Brown's outscored him in fantasy wise. It was essentially just one real big
that
play.
One deep
Godwin was the target hog. He got in the end zone. Brady was looking for him a lot. I like this play a lot.
Yeah, gonna be almost. That's a lock.
Yeah, so I'm gonna switch it up a little bit here. This guy, he had a very good week last week. 100 yards. It's Keenan Allen against Dallas. I think they kind of it was a low scoring game last week against Washington. I think against this Dallas defense, they're going to be forced to score the ball a lot. And I think Keenan Allen's going to have a monster week. Yeah,
you do got to be a little bit careful. I mean, Dallas's defense has slightly improved with some of their players. But I feel like this is going to be a pretty solid game for Keenan Allen as well.
Yep.
Last but not least, we put them on here. We don't care that much, but it's tight ends.
Yeah. These are both shots. We're both taking shots here.
Tight end every week is a shot.
Yeah, I'll go first here. I'm picking Adam Trautman against Carolina. He didn't really do anything last week. He did see 6 targets, which at the tight end position is not nothing. He only caught 3 of them. I think he showed enough again, and this Carolina defense does not scare me. I think it's a good shot to take.
Yeah, for sure. I got Johnny Smith.
Okay.
Against the Jets. 5 for 5 on targets and catches. I mean, it wasn't for a lot, and I don't think he scored, but tight ends, it's basically if you score a touchdown, you could win this week.
Yeah, there were a couple tight ends who had good games last week. Like you had your Travis Kelce and Gronks, but besides that, it was pretty gross.
Yeah, it was really, really, really bad. So it's just, I look at the fact that he got 5 targets in this offense. As a tight end, I'll take that. Like if you're looking for somebody, he's a good person to take a shot.
I'll put an honorable mention, Dallas Goedert. He played very well last week. He is going up against San Francisco, but I think that's a decent honorable mention.
Yeah, it's a fine honor. Yeah, we'll take that.
Thank you for watching the Fantasy Monsters on YouTube. If you like today's episode, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel below. We also have a merch store we want you to check out with all new gear that we've got available. That'll be in the description. Also, if you want to see any past videos, you can check that out as well. Thank you so much for watching the Fantasy Monsters. We'll catch you next time.
Have a good one.